Yes, yes, yes. Don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. If you haven't been there before and you would like to know how to get there, you don't have to go search. You could just go right down in the description box below. Click the links. It's going to take you right there. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which you will be featured on www.doggydiamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggy Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. And all for the supporters who were members of the channel before, the channel memberships are back. So now you could become a member of the channel to get exclusive content because I'm going to start putting out stuff only for members. So you could just click in the description box as well. Become a member of the channel. A lot of y'all was members before and they played games, but the members are back. Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't even know if I should have do a whole intro and all that. Matter of fact, I ain't even doing no intro. Now stop the beat. We'll put my shades on today because this is a cool out show for me today. What's up, everybody? I go by the name of Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV, Doggie Diamonds No Filter podcast, because I do have audio, so it is a podcast. And y'all can see what's going on, but y'all know I ain't going to talk about this, so introduce yourself to the people.
What's up, everybody? What's up, family? My name is Coco Puff, and I am a longtime Doggie Diamonds fan. Of course, that's my brother. That's
fan, you part of the damn show.
One of my
hell you talking about?
One of my best friends in the whole wide world.
Facts.
Damn near blood brother at this particular point. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so of course I have to come here and talk about some things. I'm part of the show. You know what I'm saying? This is home. This is family. We be in the chats. We be on the lives.
Got you. You are the first person who I think I was going live with. I started going live in about 2015, 2016, and you was the first person back when we was on Google Hangouts.
But let's also talk about it. You was also one of the first people in this space that were going live too, though.
Oh, actual facts.
Let's talk about it.
It was Star and it was me, the only people that were going live on YouTube before the StreamYards and these little easy things. But we used to do the Google Hangouts with a bunch of people at one point, you know. So now we're all tech advanced. We got moving stuff and all that, but it is what it is. So
because back then we talked about things, we were very open. Like people was talking about eating ass. I used to get invitations to get my ass ate. Hey, guys in the chat, remember y'all? Listen, are the invitations still out there?
I was never into that.
Okay, folks, if you would like to eat or if you would consider eating my booty, please press 1. If you don't want to eat my booty, but maybe you would do it, press 2.
I got a big female audience, so hopefully
I'm sorry.
Females want to eat your ass, but that's a whole different show. I'm not doing it.
Eating ass might be something where I might just consider that.
All right, let's get to.
Maybe I am gay for pay. I don't know.
Let's get to the topic. So, how do you pronounce this woman's name?
Anne Heche.
Heche. Okay.
Yeah, Heche.
Anne Heche. So let me tell you where I know her from. And then you can tell me where she's actually from if I'm right and exactly correct. So I first saw her with Ellen. I don't know her from nothing else. I just know her booed up with Ellen, and that was it. And I didn't know her from anything else. I don't know a movie of hers. I don't even know what her voice sound like.
That's absolutely fair. Like, I think that most of us were associated with, like, or really associate her rather with Ellen, because at that particular point, that's when, I don't know, the world at that time, like, you know, Ellen couldn't come out. We didn't, you know, we knew she was gay, but you don't know she's gay. You know, there's a bunch of people like that. So that's where, but her real, like, claim to fame was being in soap operas. That's how she kind of really, and I'm not going to pretend like
what soap opera? Which one?
She was in Another World, and she actually won a Daytime Emmy Award.
Yeah, I mean, when I was little, I was forced to watch General Hospital and all that 7 run. But I was Another World. What channel was that on?
Another World.
Yeah, which channel?
That is on NBC.
4. So that was very
Oh, I lied. I said the wrong one. I thought it was another. I'm so sorry, guys, but she does have a Daytime Emmy Award. So I apologize for saying the wrong soap opera. My bad.
So which one was it?
It's Another World. That person was correct.
I thought you did say Another World.
Did I? Oh, I thought they said something else. They were like, "You said another world."
Listen, don't
I
the
thought I said
chat. Listen, they be on some other stuff sometimes. They will really distract you sometimes. Somebody said
Yeah, I'm
Days
like,
of
did
Our
I say
Lives.
something?
I don't know which one, but listen, at the end of the day, she was on a
She
damn.
wasn't Donnie Brasco.
Yeah, exactly. She was on a damn show, and I didn't know her from none of those shows. I just knew her from being wifed up with that nigga Ellen. That's the only thing I knew her for.
Wow.
Yeah, so let's
Now
just.
you realize Ellen would probably call you a nigga because they said she was kind of crazy, a tyrant on set, and that's why her show got canceled.
I mean, hey man, they said a lot of things about Ellen, which we'll delve into a little bit tonight.
we go deep dive.
yeah. So all right, so let's keep it. So, but I didn't know nothing about this woman. So this thing of her passing and it being out there, my heart goes out to accident victims, different things.
Of course.
And I, always feel bad, but I can't. It's messed up. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that really threw me off was when I watched the video.
Yeah.
Did she hop out the body bag? Explain to the people. Is that a body bag? Because I'm gonna be real with you. This is why I'm saying it was spooky. Because I'm like, first of all, I heard that she was in a accident, right? Then I heard she was dead. So I didn't get the in between. So when I seen the footage, I'm like, I thought it was the DOA. So when I see her get up like a Resident Evil zombie, I'm like, yo, they tried to kill her. Like they tried to put her in the body bag, and she was still alive. So what happened?
So what happened was, first of all, there were 2 accidents that day.
Okay.
And let me now we don't I don't want to say that this absolutely happened. So this is super allegedly, but they had uploaded the podcast too.
Okay.
Right. And so it seems that the podcast uploading coincided with her either being drunk in the moment or having been drunk the night before. As you and I both know, you could be so-called sober right now, but even if you drink the night before, if you get up, and obviously you haven't drank in decades probably at this point, right?
Got you.
But yeah, but it's like you're not yourself. Like there's still like a kind of a turn down period. Like you're not gonna be. Yeah. So it's like I don't know what's going on with that, but what I do know is that they reported that she had fentanyl and cocaine in her system. And also, when she was pulling off, there's like a final picture. Well, not a final picture, actually. There's 2 more pictures, but there's one more picture. But the picture of her when she was driving off, she had an open container of vodka in her car. So it's possible she could have been drinking. I don't know about that part.
Did she record the podcast that day, you're saying?
That's what it could be possible. Listen, I can record a podcast today and put the footage out today. If I really wanted to be on that type of time.
Yeah. We're recording a podcast right now, and it's live time.
It's live.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you can still record. Exactly. So you're live, so you uniquely are able to control this environment in that way. But even if we did it like as a pre-production thing and put it out, you can still put it out later and it could still be that day. And you can still be very, very, very drunk and still been drinking the whole time. And I think that may have been what was happening. So anyways, she goes at that point to, I guess they said she went to go pick up a wig from a wig designer. And the guy said, well, she came over here, she spent her money with me. And I mean, everything was fine. My thing is like, once somebody spends money with you, well, like with certain people, they tell a story how they, they feel will compliment them because money was spent. That's another story. So I don't know what his story is. What I do know is there's footage of her initially before the fatal accident or what led to the fatality is she was driving through the same neighborhood in Los Angeles. And she bangs into a garage, like you know how there's like those kind of garage complexes that might have like 15 single car garage stalls. So it's like something like that. She bangs into it. She almost runs somebody over and then drives off all crazy and fast. And it's caught on somebody's Ring camera. She's going super fast. Like she's going the equivalent of like 60 miles per hour on like, think about going 60 on like Monroe or like Gates.
Residential block, yeah.
Yeah, like a super residential block. It just sounds crazy. It's nuts. Then she ends up just plowing into this woman's house. And I think what people thought originally about her accident was like maybe like she kind of, I mean, I'm not saying that any of it makes sense, but like when somebody like, oh, knocked into the house, you might think that she kind of like inched into the doorway or the window or something like that. It wasn't that. She drove all the way through this lady's house to the back, destroyed the woman's house. Like there's footage of this. Like there's like, that's crazy. So when they came to extract her out the vehicle, it took like almost 60 firefighters to try to take the fire out. And it took over an hour to take the fire out. And when you look at the vehicle itself, the airbag deployed. So what people aren't understanding is that I understand that she hopped up. I understand that her back was not burned. But if you've ever seen like an airbag deployment, when an airbag deploys, it can burn you too. A lot of people suffer injuries from the airbag. You can get your nose broke from the airbag. So the accident itself might not have been that bad. But once that airbag hits you and smacks the shit out of you.
Yeah. You done.
You know what I'm saying? You're done. And there's so much going on. They said she had a pulmonary injury. Pulmonary means lungs. So that means that it was something with the breathing, which is consistent with fire. You know what I mean? And then as far as the brain, I mean, I don't know. I can't speak to that. So of course, the conspiracy, everything's open. You never know what the truth is. But if you've had, vodka, she said she was drinking vodka and she was chasing it with wine. And she was literally like slurring like
so
crazy.
Vodka, wine, fentanyl,
cocaine,
and Tony Montana, all in her system.
All in her system.
So let me ask you something with the fentanyl thing. Well, you wouldn't know, but I guess, do people willingly take that, or is it something that they're cutting the coke with and they don't know? Because that's what I'm like. Because when you find fentanyl in somebody's system, is that a drug too? I don't know. Or are they cutting the coke with it? That's what I'm not sure about.
Because I be asking people that too, and I was looking around, and I think there are some people that are so addicted to everything that like they're willing to do the fentanyl because they just need that high because they're so.
So
far
fentanyl gets you high?
I guess so, or maybe
I think they're cutting the coke with it. So I think when they find the coke in your system, they find the fentanyl as well because they're using it for a cut. I think they're using it for a cut because it probably has a consistency. Yeah, it's my chat is saying, like, my chat of chemists are saying it's cut. I figured it was cut. It was cut because they cheat.
No one's just snorting fentanyl by
they're
right?
cheating you. They thinking you getting a gram and they giving you some cut. You know what I'm saying? So could you clarify that she wasn't dead on arrival? What
She wasn't dead, but she popped up. My take on this is that she was so severely burned. I believe that because we have not seen the footage of her from the front. We've only seen it from the back. I can believe that she wasn't burnt from the back.
Okay.
But I saw the wreckage and I saw again the airbag. I saw the smoke. I saw everything, the fire that was involved. I can believe that she was probably completely burnt frontwards. I can believe that. And I think that maybe she hopped about a shock, but I believe that was a body sleeve, not a body bag. A body bag is a body bag. We've seen a body bag. I've seen somebody get shot in front of me.
Yeah, body bag is black.
It's a body bag. Like this is not a body bag.
If it's DOA, like
and it also it's like if it's a sheet, it's a sheet. It wasn't that. It was like I believe they were really trying to protect her, like her skin, what was left of it for the grafting or whatever could be done. I think it was more so that type of situation. And then you got cocaine and stuff like that, which is an upper. You have alcohol, which is a downer. All this crazy stuff going on. And Heche admitted to having mental health issues. And she's even said like she had like dissociative disorder, where she actually has like identities within her mind. There are several people existing with their own, personalities and that kind of thing going on. So when she went to that hair shop and picked up that wig, that person talking to that man might have been sober. While this person, I just, it is what it is.
Because the spooky part of it was when I saw the car. I heard she was dead. I didn't get the report that she died in the hospital. I just see Anne Heche is dead. So I'm like, okay, she's died. She's dead, right? Then I see the actual footage and I see her in this car. There's no way they're gonna get her out this car. So I'm like, they gotta use the jaws of life. They get her out this car. It's burnt like hell. So then she's in this body bag, and then I see her hop out. I'm like, and then so I started thinking, was it like a cover up? Like was she dead or was she alive and they took her to the hospital and killed her? So that's why I think the internet was going crazy. Like, hold on, we just saw an alive woman. Why are they telling us that she's dead when we seen her hop up?
I think it's because she was working on a movie apparently about sex trafficking. But that movie was and is slated to come out in September. There's no reason to believe that movie wouldn't come out. She was exposing it?
I
guess she was working like in an I don't really know details on the project. I can look that up even in a moment. But I guess let me see what's going on.
Yeah, that's crazy because and then reports, a lot of people was on that alleged list of that Epstein Island stuff, and they try to say, allegedly Ellen was around and she might have been, have something to do with that. Cause I'm gonna be real with you, this was my thoughts initially. I'm like, Hollywood, Cali, they just be knocking people off to me. You know what I'm saying? Like they just like they'll just, you'll just get into a car crash out of nowhere. That's just what I thought. So when I hear Cali, I hear car crash, I'm like, nah, that's just too much highway. It's just too much open. They'll just get rid of you.
Well, the way I register it too is more like Hollywood lets, they eat their young, and they let people off themselves. Like even like when you walk through Hollywood and you look at all those people, like even like if you go through Skid Row and you look at the people in Hollywood, like on Hollywood Boulevard, there's so many people, like you see the broken dreams. You see people that you could tell if they were wrenched off,
Hollywood Boulevard. Because this the thing. When we see Nipsey Hussle's star induction, him getting a star, and we see this go out there on an off day.
It's just not
that.
Like that
shit is bummy. The ground is dirty, and it's literally people walking around with no shoes on, barefooted on Hollywood Boulevard. People sleeping on the floor. So that Hollywood, so you can see that was a place where a lot of people, like you said, broken dreams, went out there thinking they was going to get into Hollywood, thinking they was going to be an actor, and they out there smoking Lucy's out the garbage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's definitely not what you think. Hollywood is not what you think. And I'm talking about Hollywood Boulevard because my first time going out there, I wanted to go to Hollywood and Vine. Always heard about that. So I used to walk up. I walked up and down Hollywood, and I'm like, yo, man, this shit trash. Like, where's all the glamour and glitz? You know what I'm saying?
That shit worse than 40 Deuce, and that's taking a lot. Yeah.
Word. So I wanted to see Michael Jackson's star, and I wanted to see Richard Pryor, but it was like, but I'm like, yo, man, I might have to put somebody on their back pockets out here because this shit is like a little, this shit is a little, I'm from Brooklyn, so I'm used to seeing that. But for somebody that tourist, they would think that you go out there and it's just out there and it's all Hollywoody and you're gonna see fashion. Nah, that shit is bullshit.
No,
that Hollywood Boulevard is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The best thing I saw about
it might scar you.
Yeah, the best thing that I've seen about Hollywood Boulevard is walking down one of the blocks, you can see the Capitol building. That was the best thing about Hollywood Boulevard, that I got to see the Capitol building. But and I'm not talking about Hollywood, I'm talking about Hollywood Boulevard. Walk down there, the floor is dirty. It's dirty. It is dirty people in that area, period. Wow, homeless. Like the homeless people out there live at the bus stop. Like you see how we'll have the 69
there's a lot of tents too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They live in a tent at the bus stop. So if you have to take mass transit, you know what I'm saying, Star Mel live right there. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, boy, Star Mel.
You know I'm gonna get on Star Mel, you know what I'm saying? He live right there in the tent.
Making an appearance.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So it's I always look at the what goes on in Hollywood. It's very strange because it's so much alleged, drug use and so much, and it's like people just be dying, and it's just always something just don't sound right about it. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously she was having a bad day, right? Because the day just didn't end well.
No, she literally said that in her podcast. Like, yo, something about today just doesn't feel right. It's just, you ever just have a bad day. Like, it's really creepy.
So and then you said the podcast is down, right? They don't even have
they took it down, but I have the audio. I put it up.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you did a whole like expose on your channel. What is your channel?
My channel is Koku TV, KOKU TV.
Got you.
And I did one, yeah.
So what are the consensus of the people? What are they saying about this? Do they thinking it's spooky like me, or
I didn't necessarily think it was spooky because I knew what kind of drugs that she was on, and I knew that she had a history of also like and I don't even mean this in a negative way, but she has a history of mental illness that would kind of like lead up to her being drawn to a certain type of lifestyle as well. So the people on my channel don't agree with me necessarily. They think it's a conspiracy. They're like, yo, they tried to kill her. Especially knowing that right, exactly. They were like, especially knowing that she hopped up, knowing that her back wasn't burned. They were saying, knowing that she was coming out with the sex trafficking documentary or the movie. I'm not really sure if it's a documentary or a movie, but it's supposed to be on Lifetime. So Lifetime would definitely have the kind of angle that would aim to be more exposing and more of a truth-telling platform for something like that. They're very women first. So I mean, that's just a lot of people they're not feeling that. They think that I'm off. I missed the mark on this one.
Well, you could understand the why people feel like that though, right? Because it's just very rare that you see somebody that's burned. You don't see a burn on the back, right? So what you said could be right and exact, but we see no traces of a burned person from what we saw. Obviously she was nude. Obviously she was nude. Right. We didn't see nobody burn. She still had hair. So it just, you could understand why people might say, hold on. You know, they got to her, you know.
Oh, no, I can totally understand, but I'm just saying, like, when they say they, who is they, and why Anne Heche? Anne Heche has like less than 20,000 followers on Twitter. Like, we're living in that kind of world. I can't even believe I had to actually just say that, but she wasn't popular on the level that people are like thinking.
Well,
like,
I'm saying in the sense of her doing this documentary. This is things because obviously she's going to have to be a little bit more direct, and who knows what she really knows. So if this is a theory that I have, not saying it's right, it's my opinion. You know, the opinion that I'm about to say is mine and mine only. I believe, or I think that, damn, every time I say I think of my father saying to me, nobody pay you to think, but rest in peace of my pops. I think that if she was making a documentary, it might expose some people and maybe taking her out or assisting in her taking her out might make them say they don't want to take they don't want to put the documentary out anymore.
I mean, listen, nothing's outside the realms of possibility. So I'm not defending people that I don't know, and I'm not defending people with behavioral patterns. You know what I'm saying? Like I sound crazy defending it per se. I'm just saying that it's, to me, I think that the truth is a lot simpler than the conclusion that a lot of people are coming with. And I just think that she was just on drugs like everybody else in Hollywood. It's people that be doing drugs that you wouldn't think. And then they end up going to those, $30,000 a month rehabs that are basically like oases, or however you say that word. And they just, get to live out their lives and just, rinse, repeat, get back on the drugs, and that's it.
So is the documentary still coming out? Because obviously
it's still coming out. That's what I'm saying. Like, so what's the point? Like, kill her and the documentary come out?
Oh, somebody said it's not a documentary. It's a Lifetime movie.
I know it's coming out Lifetime. I wasn't sure if it was a doc or a drama. I didn't know what was going on, but it's Lifetime. Yeah, Lifetime doesn't really do documentaries, right? So I don't know. But
somebody said she had on a nude bodysuit. I don't know. I just saw a bare back. You know what I'm saying? I just saw a bare back, and when the type of stuff that she's talking about, we don't know what's going to be in this movie. So that could change the twist of it, because
you got people talking about, like, Alyssa Milano talks about, like, Scientology. You know what I mean? Like, there's all kinds of people that are coming out talking about stuff. Harvey Weinstein, why is he still alive? Like, he really
he's in jail.
But he's in jail. But, like, why did Jeffrey Epstein kill himself when Harvey Weinstein really the one?
Listen, we really don't know what happened with Jeffrey Epstein. The verdict is still out on that. We really don't know what happened.
Jeffrey Epstein kill himself?
Did he kill himself? They said he did, but when we listening to them, come on, man. Who do we trust in these situations? We don't know who to trust. So when they say he killed himself, this man allegedly had the who's who of the world there taking place in.
He had like British blue blood royalty, the incestuous royalty of the Brits.
Yeah, because one of them, they kind of like got him ostracized a little bit. So they probably he allegedly killed. Like, even listen, it ain't that easy. It's easy for somebody to, to do you dusty. So again, with him, we don't know what happened.
Right.
He could be on that island, you know what I'm saying, doing a pop or something like that. We don't know what's going on. Or because look how the chick took the hit, but even her, she's gonna be like in a damn a camp or something like that. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Ghislaine Harvey.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
think, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna let her take yoga or something? Like, what?
Yeah, then once they start doing time like that,
That's what I'm saying.
chilling.
She drinking frappuccinos and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
She drinking Pruno and sleepaway camp.
Yeah. You know, so the hell you drinking? That's a big ass jug.
Let me tell you something, and I know we're not out here endorsing things that we don't need to. That's just foolishness.
Okay.
But this water bottle of mine, it is 64 ounce fluid ounces. And
ounces.
it's 80 hours cold.
80s what?
80 hours cold, like ice cold.
What? So that still ain't explain what you're drinking though. What?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's water.
Oh, I'm like, she's drinking
my bad,
80 hours cold. I'm like,
80 hours cold, and it's
this
ice house. No,
yeah. So
it's just water.
So think about Jeffrey Epstein. Everybody took pictures with that man. He was all throughout Hollywood. He was
Oprah.
Yeah. This is what even Weinstein. Mm-hmm. So then out of nowhere, he killed. Like, I don't know. I don't believe that. But then again, like I said, they was tying Ellen to it. They was doing different things. So I'm like, you just never know what this woman knew or what this woman was going to, or she just somebody who was drunk, high, and that's it. You understand what I'm saying?
I just think that's it.
It's either or. You know what I'm saying? It's either or. But you can see why people would be like, hold on. Because when you see somebody pop up that's allegedly, because when you look at the car, you look at her. You know, she's not the darkest person in the world. She's white. So you're looking for the burns. So I think because we caught the angle that we caught, and then she looked zipped up. Mm-hmm. She looked zipped up. So then, like, yo, and then they like, nah, man.
You know, even if you see people that have been like in a house fire, like a lot of times people die before they even get burned.
Smoke inhalation.
Because of smoke inhalation. Mm-hmm. So I think there's a lot to that. So maybe even like in that final gas, maybe they had it wrong. Maybe when they zipped her up because of the burns, they weren't thinking about her oxygen, depletion or levels. So they might have, who knows? I don't know. But I just don't think this is as controversial as people think.
Well, again, it's not that serious for me until I found out what movie.
Then it became something different.
Yeah, then it's like, hold on, because when you talk about that, you can be talking about damn near half of Hollywood, or you can be putting that out there because this is what a lot of the charges are. This was what R. Kelly charges was. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because once you bring somebody across state lines for the purposes, that is trafficking. You understand what I'm saying? That is trafficking. So I don't know. It was just a weird. She totaled the woman's house, and the woman, I believe, got like $150,000 in donations to get a new crib.
Well, I saw that she retained an attorney, so she's gonna get more than that.
Oh yeah, she's going to.
Because Anne Heche lived in like a $4 million home too, so
Yeah, she's gonna have to send that in. Did she have children?
Yeah, she had 2 sons. One is like 21, 13. I went to the son's page, and people were just like talking crazy about his mom on the page. I said, listen, I don't care who his mother was or what, if she was an addict, all those things, a mother's still a mother. Like, that's not the type of thing you leave on a child's page. And losing a parent is not something that anybody could prepare themselves for,
People
so I just thought that
was
just so crazy to me. But I want to bring up something that somebody just said right now on Purple Mashed Potatoes about the fentanyl. It's a stronger version of heroin. And yes, some people take fentanyl on purpose. I suspected that because I've seen that type of thing where they say people take fentanyl on purpose. And it just seems like, I don't know. People were taking, remember when people were in Florida were taking bath salts and like eating each other's faces off?
Yeah. Like
people take everything.
That, but like, I used to drink, right? But I never said, you know what?
Let me
I'm
upgrade.
going to drink that alcohol over there and see what it does to me. Let me just go over there. Let me get a $5 unleaded, and I'm going to drink that. I like with bath salts.
But then you see even now, like a lot of people were dying in like in the Caribbean, like in DR and stuff, from this counterfeit liquor.
Well,
people just drinking anything.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you gotta. Sometimes you just gotta sober up. Once they, once they start playing games. So let me ask you something. So they disrespecting her son.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. You know, it was to the point where, you know how like when people be like, "Yo, I'm smoking on so and so pack." You're like, really? Like
Somebody wrote that?
No. They didn't say that on his page. But I'm just saying, like, you know, we know what that means, though. You know what I'm saying? Like the intensity of that. Like they smoking on white people packs now? No, it wasn't that.
Yeah, that's
that's crazy. But now people was like, "Yo, your mother should have known what she did," and blah blah. How dare she? Good thing she only took her. Like it was mean stuff. It was so bad. I left a comment like my condolences. I was like, "Yo, I can't take this in and walk away. I gotta say something nice because I don't know what this kid is going through. That's so mean and horrible."
Well, going through a lot. You just lost your mother, and you
Yes.
know she kind of lost herself. And you know, it's the funniest thing is with when we dealing with Hollywood, when we dealing with she's not an A-list actress. She has movie roles, but she's always going to be tied to and known for Ellen. So she never was actually able to get her own identity. So maybe this project was going to enable her to get her own identity, right? And at the end of it all, they just kept putting Ellen on her. It could kind of drive you.
Hold on, doggy, just real quick.
Yeah.
Who is well connected? This lady ain't smart, doggy. Who is this lady well connected? Are you talking about? Who are you talking about?
I don't know. They spell my name wrong too. I don't like that. But,
yeah. I don't know who you are, and I don't know who. Are you talking about me?
Yeah, but why you not? Why
you spelling names wrong? And who was this lady? Why you not saying what you mean?
Because I don't know what you said. That was.
I don't even understand what's happening here.
Yeah, because this is your story. I don't know too much about this. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, you don't even. Yes, I'm just not even entirely clear on what this person is trying to convey, and why the fuck you in here talking greasy when we don't even know who the fuck you are because you're not from here. If you're spelling names wrong, and if you're calling me this lady.
So, all right, Dominican, you saying the people on the all-inclusive trips is getting fake liquor? Or you still triggered by what's going on in the chat?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, no, I'm sorry. So like, no, I thought you were calling somebody named Dominican. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not Kalo K. You know what I'm saying? I'm just reporting, the news. So people are going to like, well, it hasn't happened as much lately, but people are going to like, let's say the Dominican Republic, and like, you know how the hotel might have like a little hotel bar.
Oh.
And people are just opening up the liquor and drinking.
Oh, I heard about that.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
That
and it might be straight up 99% rubbing alcohol. Somebody then thrown in there to try to get you saucy, and like you can't drink that.
That is crazy. So is white America in uproar over this?
I think a lot of people. You know what? Let's talk about this because there's a little bit of a different way that this was reported than when the woman plowed through those 7 people.
Facts.
Yeah, like this is like we let a lady that was smoking a blunt on the corner tell us that lady was her homegirl. And like, yeah, she had just broke up with her boyfriend. You know how it is. Like she was on the news cameras with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then it turns out she didn't even know that girl.
Mm.
So we don't even know what's going on. And then come to find out when they did the toxicology report on her, she didn't even have no substances in her body.
So what the hell
But then they find out that she had some kind of some mental health issues she'd been grappling with. Like she's actually been institutionalized before. Like institutionalized. So there's something else going on. And then they also said that with that lady that she had the one in Windsor Hills, the black lady, they said that she had gotten to like 13 different car crashes. But her lawyer was saying that's not true, which if it's a lawyer, I'm not sure if that's even true. That it probably might have really happened. But basically that woman should have never been behind the wheel.
So, okay, R.I.P. to Aaron Heche, but what we're saying basically this was all self-inflicted. It wasn't like she got into an accident. Nobody drove her off the road. She possibly did this to herself with her. So you're saying she was trying to make haste in the situation of getting away from doing something and crash into somebody else's house? Is that what you said?
What I'm saying is, from what I saw, is that she initially, when she was driving, and when she had that first accident, she rammed into the garage, and it looks like she probably rammed into the garage on some drunk or just some disoriented stuff, whatever the case may be. She got scared and tried to run off.
And then got into the accident?
Got into the second accident that ended up killing her. Yes. That seems very plausible to me.
Maybe she was running from somebody.
Maybe she's running from Illuminati.
Maybe
I shouldn't have said the word.
Yeah, maybe they were after her. No dead ass though. You know,
over a Lifetime movie.
Do we hear ourselves? You gotta think. No, you gotta think about it. What they talk, what she was going to talk about. That's big shit now in the culture. That's definitely big on the internet. You know, it's a lot of people underground talking about these things. So for her to be able to make it, because again, what's the capacity of this movie? I think when we see this movie, then we'll know what if it was really if it was the
because it's coming out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But somebody was saying, like, you know, what was she running from? Now y'all gotta understand, like, if y'all have an idea of what her life was about and how horrible her life was, it would kind of put a lot of things into context and kind of get, like, when you get into like her origin story, it's pretty fucking wicked. Like, her father used to sexually abuse her when she was a kid, but also her father was gay and he was a closeted homosexual, and he was trying to so-called hide it from the family, but everybody in her family knew about what her dad was doing and that he was doing it. So, and Heche, I remember reading somewhere that she when they asked her, like, well, why are you calling your dad gay? She was like, well, I guess he's just really a sexual deviant. And her dad also died of AIDS. And he died of AIDS like in an era when, like, I think it was like in the 80s or 90s. I'm going to look it up. But like, he died of AIDS in 1983. So think about, in 1983, somebody dying of AIDS. There's only so many things that, you know, people would think, or where your mind could go, and how, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, you know, we see things are different now, but just a crazy life.
Yeah.
Her brother committed suicide in a car crash. It says in 2001.
That ain't spooky. There's a lot of spooky.
In 2001, she did an interview with a magazine called The Advocate. I believe The Advocate it's an LGBT interest magazine. They said, they asked her, but why would a gay man rape a girl? She said, I don't think he was just a gay man. I think he was a sexually deviant. My belief was that my father was gay and he had to cover it up. I think he was sexually abusive. The more he couldn't be who he was, the more that came out of him in the ways that it did. That's just some shit that, like, I don't even know what the heck that is. That's craziness.
Yeah, she had a hard knock life, and things like that in trauma can drive you to have personality disorder, not knowing who you are, and just having mental health issues. And then the mental, because I always say this, right? When you are, afflicted by something, and something is bothering you,
yeah, we
tend to think that you could smoke it away, drink it away, fuck it away, party it away, be ultra violent.
We don't deal with it.
Yeah, what happens? We don't deal with it. So now look at her, a person who's been, violated, who probably has mental illness because of her being violated, but then now she's on coke, fentanyl, liquor, and wine. You know what I'm saying? Because when we say alcohol, we try to put that in the box. No,
we put it
liquor and wine is two different things. Two different
wine,
things.
Like, because Dorgy knows I'll drink wine and I'll just like I'll go to sleep.
Yeah,
I'll be talking to y'all.
You literally you still get fucked up, but
you still get fucked. But
it's a different high.
Like, but when you talk about liquor, like something like vodka, like spirits, that may make you think, like, it'll have you like on autopilot. So you'll be thinking that you really got it together, and you're just jumping around, hanging out, and it still might make you crash and burn, but you can't get ahead of it. It's very unpredictable kind of thing. So that's just very dangerous. So the idea of when she said that she was drinking vodka and chasing it with wine. Like I just couldn't imagine like what that meant, you know, in
Oh,
that moment too.
that's like me drinking Hennessy and chasing it with Moet nectar.
Like how you chasing it with,
That's how I used
champagne.
to do. I used to do that. Drink a shot of Henny and just chase it with the champagne. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and this kind of goes back, you know, the segue off it, you know, like I said, you know, condolences to all the parties involved. You know, the you know, but you know, when we look at these situations of Hollywood, we have regular people who are regular people before they become an actor, actresses, or whatever the case. Well, there's no such thing as actress anymore. I forgot. It's actor. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as actress. So what happens is people have regular lives, and just because you have fame, fortune, or notoriety, that don't mean you don't have fucking problems still. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just, you know, and especially when you go to Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? And you in that mix and you in a $4 million home, you ain't had no hit movie in a while. Yo,
Yeah,
them
different type of bills. Like
it's a different type of bill.
Yeah,
your landscaping alone is probably stupid.
Right. I know what the bills are when it's a couple $1,000s and you're just trying to figure out how to make that. I don't know what the bills are when it's like $50,000 and you got to make that for next. I don't know what that is.
Listen,
my life.
My overhead is crazy.
I
don't have a $4 million home. You know what I'm saying? I got a car note. I got a lot going on. So again, you don't work, you don't eat. And in these situations with these people, her dealing with Ellen, you know, Ellen was a powerful person in Hollywood because she still has something active. And what happens is when you have something active that you can finagle, that you got leverage, you could just cancel somebody else out. You know what I'm saying? You could cancel somebody else out.
We have to be fair, which is interesting because at the particular time, like Anne wanted to be loud and out about the relationship. Anne Heche has said that she was never gay. She was gay for Ellen. She was never gay. So in my opinion, that kind of meant, I mean, I always looked like that to me then. If you're going to say you wasn't really gay, you gay for the person. She probably was just gay. She was gay for pay. You know what I'm saying? She was there. Well, I don't know. She's dead now. So that's not really a complimentary or nice thing to say. But I think it happens a lot more than we think. You know what I mean? But anyways, Ellen was much more concerned about protecting her image because at that time, her coming out and admitting that she was a gay woman would have been like career ending. So she wasn't interested in that. But Anne was like, yo, let's go out. Let's be outside. We're going to say we gay together, whatever. And she gave her, you know, gave her that platform to be attending stuff with her. So Ellen was the true gay person.
No. Ellen thought that we didn't think she was.
Yes.
That's why he was like, yo, Ricky Martin is gay. I'm like
why are we talking?
When wasn't he? Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
everybody in Menudo was gay.
Like, Ricky Martin is gay. Like, for shit, I could have told you that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we already knew that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. It's just a very, very unfortunate situation. It's a situation of what you do know can kill you. They say what you don't know can hurt you. I think what you do know can hurt you because when you're in Hollywood, you go into these parties, there's a lot of custies, there's a lot of don't ask, don't tell, you didn't see this and see that. And obviously she's doing a movie on Lifetime. You can say that she's kind of been kicked out the whip a little because it ain't like you know, on some real shit. It ain't like she's you know, it ain't like she's in the whip. She's been, and Ellen got kicked out the whip, right?
Ellen definitely got kicked out the whip. Yeah,
this is what I'm saying.
Like,
so
beating people.
Yeah. So again, everybody's kicked out the whip, but everybody knows something, and it's a race to see who's gonna say something. And then when you say something, you get ostracized by the whole community, right? Look at somebody like a Corey Feldman. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker.
Yeah, he was out there like, yo, this is what they were doing to me.
Yeah,
I was abused. Yeah.
Yeah, this dude was in mad movies, and allegedly Corey Haim killed himself behind all the abuse that he did. And even didn't the kid from Lord of the Rings say it was some shit going on in Hollywood?
Did he say that too?
Yeah, the kid from Lord of the Rings. What's his name?
I know who you're talking about because I see his face in my head.
You googling. What is the?
I'm googling. I don't know.
Just look up Lord of the Rings pedo. I think he made a statement.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? I think he
I don't like certain stuff like that because it'd be like it
yeah, they just the FBI be like they be like they knock on your door and be like,
let me talk to you for a minute.
Elijah Wood said something.
Mm.
Yeah, he said something about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's real deal because if she's gonna make a movie on trafficking, you can't go to like Mexico or something. Like Hollywood is the Hollywood Boulevard in itself. You know a lot of crazy stuff is going on because it's
you could look at those people, you could see that the joy has left their eyes. And,
man,
and I'm telling you, like if you could see those people, if you rinse them off, and you could tell that they used to be like beautiful.
Yeah, well, some of the people I seen, I'm telling you, I was like, yo, on the real, I will really, really knock one of these dudes out here because it was that. And look, we grew up. I grew up New York City subway. So it don't get no more crazy than that. But even on the subway, it's a line that they know don't cross because you will be sitting on your back pockets. In Hollywood, like it was like, yo, man, I don't even eat pizza, but can I eat my pizza? You know what I'm saying? It was just really weird. But I don't know. Again, in these situations, yeah, because even Kevin Spacey, I don't even want to talk about that. That's a little
that's crazy, and it's that one made me so mad because Kevin Spacey up until that point was like one of my favorite actors. So
but that went away though.
Just pissed me off.
But it went away. Remember,
it did go away.
It went away. You know what I'm saying?
Now someone just said someone else died today. I don't know anything about Pop Idol, but somebody named Darius Campbell Danish also died.
Darius who?
Campbell Danish. He just died.
Respect to him, but.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. ITV, come on now. Like, that's just ITV. I'm not in Europe. I'm not in Britain. I don't know nothing about that.
This is not the platform to talk about that guy.
Talk about Pop Idol?
Next thing you know, they'd be like, you know.
That on still?
Yeah. I don't allow them to steer my conversation when they're in the chat.
Because
they will steer the conversation. They will have us talking about what they want us talking about.
Oh yeah,
and that ain't gonna happen. So I don't know. Listen, I don't know who dude is. R.I.P. I guess, but we not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that. So is anything you wanna wrap up on with this?
I think that this is fair. Serene just said mental illness does not mean you can't have a normal day. So why are we so quick to judge and say she was on a drug that particular day? It's not a judgment so much, Serene. I don't want to do that. And that's why those are the kind of questions that I have. It's just particularly in Anne Heche's case, they did say she was on cocaine and fentanyl. Now, and the woman that in Windsor Hills that went through the family, of course, the pregnant woman and her baby and her husband, they said she didn't have any intoxicants or anything like that. Her toxicology report came out clean, but she had mental health issues. So there's no telling what happened that day. I don't want to make assumptions about anybody.
Whoa. First of all, Serene, what we're saying is we're not saying because you have mental health, you cannot have a bad day.
No one's saying that.
We never said that. But if you sniff some coke, what we talking about? Yeah, you done sniff coke, had some Fenty in your system.
Wow, the Fenty.
Wine and vodka.
But let's paint the picture. So perfect. The Fenty, the coke, right? You're drinking the wine and you're shooting the vodka back. No, you're drinking the vodka. No, how is it? You're drinking the vodka. You're shooting the wine. Mm-hmm. Shooting wine is crazy. Like,
what is shooting wine? Is this something?
I'm just saying, like they literally, like it sounds like tequila.
Oh yeah, she said she's chasing it. Yeah, she's chasing it.
Yeah, that's how she said she was doing it. So like, I'm just trying to imagine a situation where I'm like chasing something with wine, like I'm drinking Henny and then wine. Like, what is that? That's deep.
And the deep thing too, is when you do have mental health issues. I know a lot of times. Yo, hold up. Toronto, what do you keep saying? I know you ready to die for this, but
remember Toronto? Didn't we say we was getting married in the last chat?
Yeah, but why you keep saying I'm ready to die? Like, why you keep saying that? I will block your ass for that. What the fuck you talking about?
Don't block him.
Yeah, but why you keep saying I know you ready to die for this? But
Oh,
what
I
are you
don't know.
fuck
I
is
guess
you talking about?
maybe he's talking about hip hop. You know.
No. He just because that's the second time he typed it. See, what
Oh.
these people do on my chat, right? They say some dumb shit. I let it go.
Oh.
They will double down on dumb shit. Don't retype no stupid shit. What are you talking about?
Toronto, stop typing stupid
Yeah,
stuff.
I know you. Yeah, because I will just block you and you just have to go play with your moms tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that. Don't say certain shit to me. I don't play those games when you dealing with life and death and shit. Like I don't play that. Don't be saying to me, yo, you ready to die.
Have you been seeing all these crazy like man on the street interviews that you'll see on the internet? And like there was a lady that was like, yeah, they were like, yeah, what's the craziest sex situation you've been in? They was like, yeah, I was with my boyfriend, and she was like, and you know, I was sleeping with him, and his mom came in the room, or just something of that sort. She's like, yeah, so she was like, do that thing you be doing, and
Nah,
he, you know, and then he's, I was like, what?
I think
Like,
a lot. I don't believe
about?
nothing. I don't believe nothing.
That's
everything.
what,
Everything that you see is what happened.
It's not real, right?
A lot of things is content now. You know, just coming from the clubhouse world, a lot of stuff is content. People are actually saying, "Coco, let's argue," and it's gonna go viral.
Because it's like, I heard you say that before.
Yeah,
I've
this
heard
is
you
what
say that,
it,
like
this
where they
is.
just
Yeah.
like they set things up. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
because it's also like, who are these people? Like, how you going viral and we never heard of you?
Yeah. So and then
yeah.
We know some behind the scenes stuff for how they can boost you in these platforms to you know make you go viral. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, see, we live in a world of shock, right? So anything shocking, we just like, oh, so you know, you could have a grandma. Because I see women on Instagram that they'll say is 70 years old and she be like 35. She just has gray hair.
Yo, they be doing that all the time.
Then it's a woman who actually has a filter on. She has a filter, old lady filter face, and she has another page, and they straight up and down calling her grandma, but she got a bubble. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, crazy. But they're like, yo, grandma got a fat ass, and I'm like, yo, that's. Again, me, yo, why you keep saying she popped up on the stretcher? We talked about that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
People be having a thing on slow, like they be, you know, probably pausing it, cleaning out.
Nah, people be coming in here late and then trying to
when
tell
just like
us,
commenting on the title.
just try to tell us what we should talk about. Listen, you're late to the party. We've been on here for 52 minutes. 52
goddamn minutes.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, homie, you in here trying to holler at the chicks. You trying to holler at Kelly Mills. She's a mod. So if she decide to block you for that, talking about you mad pretty mommy. Listen, the love connection shit, do that shit on your time, fam. Do not come in my comments talking about the girls is pretty and all that shit.
Well, hold on. Where did my husband go? Did you guys block him?
I don't know, but if he out of here, he out of here.
Is this man my husband?
Man, nigga ain't shit.
He listen, I was here in the last live. He was there. He was very nice to me.
So he wasn't here the last few lives. What he know you on or something like that? You shared this somewhere?
I didn't say. I don't know anything. Yo, you literally, we just, you know how we do.
Yeah, we literally just said let's go live. Yeah,
good. Yeah, that's how we move. So I didn't have an opportunity to do this.
Listen, all right.
It's just when your soul connects with someone.
Nah, we not even going there.
Eating ass. Wait, hold on, guys.
No, let me go to a commercial. Listen, the memberships is back on for the channel. So if you was a member before, you could become a member again. I promise I will do different content with members. Also, if you buy the top membership, you can book a 20-minute consultation with me monthly. We could talk about whatever. We could talk about your music, your whatever you need my help with. We could definitely build on that. Back to the show. So go ahead. We're not talking about eating.
If you're eating ass.
No.
One. Okay. If you're thinking about eating ass, two. If you want to
Somebody
eat
said
my
Doggie
ass,
Diamonds a hater. See, I would normally block you for that, but your name is no. Time out, Coco. I would block her. He called me a hater, but his name is Harold Washington. So you know that's a nigga.
That Harold Washington.
That's like
Chicago.
Listen,
Chicago mayor.
Listen, Harold Washington. Oh,
now they killed him.
A word?
Harold Washington, the mayor of Chicago. Now that's a conspiracy we can get into. That's
Yo,
deep.
No. But I don't want to get into that. Nigga name is Harold Washington.
I call him Harold.
Yo, Harold Washington?
Harold.
Niggas still got names like that? Harold Washington? Nah, that's a nigga. You already know, like, you ain't a white boy. You ain't Puerto Rican. Your name Harold Washington, so you ain't getting no job certain places. Once you put your name and that, listen, you sound like you just straight up drink moonshine, corn liquor all day with a peppermint in it. Nigga named listen, this nigga name is Harold Washington. So as soon as he put his name on something, he not getting the job. Don't fill out nothing online, homie. And you put your name Harold Washington, not getting no job. And how you got an old ass nigga name? Harold Washington?
I would like to know.
Yeah, on that note, you probably need a jobby job.
Who in the threes?
The threes what? What are you talking about?
1, you're just doing it. 2, you're thinking about it. 3, you're eating my ass.
No, but we can't go from Anne Heche.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's inappropriate.
Yeah, if we just listen, you know it's
drink a lot of water.
Yo, listen, you know it's fucked up when McDonald's ain't gonna hire you because your name is Harold Washington. They just know you a fuck up. They know you got yellow jaundice eyes. They know you just twisted. They know you drink corn liquor straight up and down.
Jordan eyeballs.
This is what I'm saying. And every nigga you know named Harold was a bullshit ass nigga too. I don't know no Harolds. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yo, this is a nigga got a Great Depression name.
Somebody definitely doesn't say it.
That nigga got an Emancipation Proclamation name. Oh my God, that nigga got an Emancipation Proclamation name. What's your name? Harold Washington. This nigga, holy shit.
Your country accent.
Word, this nigga got an Emancipation Proclamation name.
That's holy okay, Harold. I ain't gonna come at you like that.
Nah, that nigga shit is crazy. I like to shit on niggas in the chat sometimes when they get stupid.
It's all right, Harold. God is good, Harold.
It ain't.
Yes, he is.
Harold's Chicken and Waffles. Is that good? You Chicagoan.
Excuse me. Ooh,
what the fuck just happened? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Yeah. So is Harold's Chicken and Waffles good?
I don't like chicken with the bones in it, so that's gonna be a problem for me. It's Harold's Chicken. In Chicago, it's not the waffles part.
Oh.
So I could eat the fries with the mild sauce if I was into like fries and stuff like that.
Somebody said Swing Low Sweet Chariot name. Nah, I'm logging off. That nigga got Old Negro spiritual name. That nigga got a rocking chair name. Yo, but so you don't eat chicken
with the bones in it.
So all right, you don't eat chicken with the bone. I do know this because we used to
you have to come at me for
Buffalo Wild Wings it crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's what
and then remember when that time we went to Hooters, was that for your birthday?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so stop dissing the name of a man you can learn from. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Your name is Sammy O'Brien. So if your name is Sammy O'Brien and you a nigga named O'Brien, you're Irish. You're confused. So
oh wow.
Sammy O'Brien?
O'Brien, are you a ginger?
What is that? What is ginger? What are you talking about?
Oh, he knows. He's an O'Brien. He's a ginger.
That shit don't sound. That shit.
He's a redhead.
No, but listen though. So you don't eat chicken with the bone. So when you order boneless chicken, that's what you're saying?
I always order boneless chicken.
But you know that's just nothing but chicken nuggets, right? Chicken tenders. So why do they call it boneless chicken? That kind of pissed me off.
I'm not here to chew through or look at your skeletal remains. I just need my food to be digestible.
Yeah, but if that shit don't have no bone in it, then you don't know what that shit is.
I don't want to be looking at your knees and stuff like that.
Listen,
I'm not in the movie Alive. Okay?
Listen to me. If you straight up and down don't know what that shit is, it got to have the wing and the sound because that shit could be mystery meat.
Somebody said, who is naming our people?
That's what I'm saying. Harold Washington and Sammy O'Brien. Can't make this stuff up. Word. And then Sammy O'Brien is taken up for Harold Washington.
Yeah, that
nigga Sammy O'Brien used to own Harold Washington.
Harold and Sammy.
Word. But listen though, you can't. Yo, Coco, give them your own. Cause they drive me crazy. Give them your
It got real weird in here.
Yeah,
guys.
give them your Instagram. Cause I'm so
My Instagram is at Kokupuff, KOKUPUFF.
Like I spelled on the screen.
Yeah, Twitter, KOKUPUFF, or Swiss together. And then YouTube is Koku TV.
So are you monetized yet?
No, man, I'm not monetized
She's
yet.
not monetized on YouTube, so you already know how we do the drives for our folks. Hers is Koku TV, spelled just like her name, KOKU TV.
Thank you.
Go right to YouTube and log on. Matter of fact, put your URL in the chat.
Oh, for sure, right?
Somebody said, "Oh, dude, that's the DJ Lord Jazz. Nigga got Negro League baseball name." This nigga played with Satchel Paige and Harold ain't say shit since he got flamed. This motherfucker used to play with Satchel Paige and try to shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Brian. The fuck
oh man.
All right. So yeah, that's what it is. So tomorrow, so if y'all watching this on the playback another day, then this is already going to be out. But tomorrow we have the full Mike Geronimo interview coming out.
I'm so looking forward to that.
Yeah, and we have another clip of Charlie Rock LD. Let me find the. This is actually the thumbnail, so y'all can see this.
I know who that is, don't I?
Yeah, he lost. Lost his eye. Charlie Rock lost his eye defending Fat Joe against 50 Cent. So
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild.
He tells that
wild business.
Yeah, he tells that story. So it's coming in all of this is coming out tomorrow. One is coming out at 9 a.m. The other one is coming out at 10:30. And then he actually shows you his eye gone. So why y'all looking at the back end?
He got the glass joint?
Nah, he has no eye.
Oh, snaps.
He has no eye.
It's just nothing
whatsoever. Yeah. So that's coming out tomorrow. Also more stuff coming out. I'm working audio dropping tomorrow. So again, the audio is dropping tomorrow. So if you're not a part of the audio version of these shows, go to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Go there and subscribe. Also, you already know for $100 I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which you will be featured on, Doggie Diamonds TV. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. And on that note, I'm out of this bitch.
Bye, guys.